Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out this week. You're going to catch them all. The video game new releases, that is. Now let's take a look at all the games coming out this week of October 14th, 2025. My name is Stefan. This is Parents Guide Gaming. And if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe.
The first game on the list is Just Dance 2026 Edition. It's got PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch 2. The rating is everyone 10 up. Content descriptions, mild lyrics. Just Dance 2026 Edition is a music rhythm game in which players perform choreographed routines by following the movements of on-screen characters. Players score points by accurately dancing in time to music and scrolling indicators. Some song lyrics contain references to controlled substances. One song contains the word goddamn. The next game on our list is NASCAR 25. This is on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. The rating is everyone. Content descriptions, alcoholic references, mild language. NASCAR 25 is a sim racing title that includes all four major NASCAR series: Cup, Xfinity, Craftsman Truck, and ARCA Menards. Players start in the ARCA Menards series, building their team from the garage setup to progressing through the ranks. You can hire staff, upgrade car components, and manage finances. Built on Unreal Engine 5 with iRacing's physics systems, offering realistic tire behavior, car handling, and laser scan tricks. Now let's take a look at Ball vs. Pit. This is on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC. The rating is teen. Content descriptions, violence, and blood. Ball vs. Pit is a fast-paced fantasy roguelike that combines brick-breaking combat, ball fusion mechanics, and base building as players dive into the bottomless pit filled with monsters and treasure. Launch ricocheting, magic-infused balls to break blocks and damage enemies while controlling an adventurer who moves and shoots from the bottom of the screen. Collect resources and experience from defeated foes to level up and choose upgrades that unlock new balls, passive items, and stat boost. Over 60 randomized balls can be equipped, fused, or evolved to create powerful synergies across hundreds of possible combinations. Now let's dive into Pokemon Legends ZA. This is on Nintendo Switch 2. The rating is everyone 10 and up. Content descriptions, fancy violence. Pokemon Legends ZA is an open-world action RPG in the Legends series that reimagines Kalos Lumo City as a modern explorable metropolis where trainers and Pokemon coexist, and it shifts core battles from turn-based to real-time combat with movement and timing playing a central role. The entire adventure unfolds in Lumo City during an urban redevelopment overseen by the Quasico Inc. that aims to harmonize people and Pokemon, a plan disrupted by a wave of wild Pokemon undergoing rogue mega evolutions, which creates escalating threats and drives the main mystery the players must solve. Now let's go on an adventure with Keeper. This comes on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. The rating is everyone 10 and up. Content descriptions, fantasy violence, animated blood. Keeper is a wordless, surreal narrative adventure that casts the player as an awakened walking lighthouse, accompanied by a seabird companion. The game emphasizes atmosphere, exploration, puzzle solving, and an evolving relationship between the lighthouse and the bird. A forgotten lighthouse awakens on an island threatened by a spreading wildering bramble and sets out toward the island's center, uncovering strange realms and metamorphic mysteries as it goes. The world contains no humans, the narrative is sparse and open to player interpretation, and the story beats are communicated through environment, animation, and emergent interactions rather than dialogue or readable text. Now let's take a look at Lumo 2. This comes on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone 10 and up. Content descriptions, fancy violence. Lumo 2 is a modern isometric arcade adventure and puzzle platformer. Players navigate interconnected isometric rooms that function as self-contained puzzle boxes, combining precision platforming, environmental hazards, and clever puzzles that reward exploration and experimentation. Movement and timing remain critical as rooms introduce shifting dimension and perspective-based challenges. Now let's take a look at Isla, a Frosty Glide. This comes on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone. Isla, a Frosty Glide is a cozy exploration platformer starring Isla, a young witch in training who boards a magical escape room in search of a small snowy island for her missing cat Coco. Players guide Isla's escape room through a small open world to emphasize fluid traversal, platforming challenges, and collectible-driven progression. Gliding is a central movement mechanic and can be upgraded to access new areas. And the last game on today's list is Ninja Gaiden 4. This comes on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. The rating is mature. Content descriptions, blood and gore, intense violence, strong language, and suggestive themes. Ninja Gaiden 4 is a modern action-adventure hack and slash. The game takes place in the near future Tokyo, shrouded by a toxic rain called Rain of Dark Rot, after the Dark Dragon's return, and centers on the city's descent into chaos as otherworldly fiends and paramilitary organizations vie for control.
That's all the games out for this week. If you like the content, please subscribe. If you want to help the channel out, please support us on Patreon. If you want to follow Parents Guy Gaming on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And thanks for watching.